And one of the things we're also going to talk about in that story, I don't think I'm giving anything away here, is when law enforcement serves search warrants for phone and internet companies. I think there's an assumption that they get that information and can act on it relatively quickly. And very often that is not the case. And so I kind of see in this story that we're going to be bringing to you maybe later this month or early the next month, kind of an incipient issue that people are going to be talking about, which is the obligation or lack of same by various communication industries or parts of that industry to respond to search warrants in a more timely way. Because in the case that I'm going to be talking about, which occurred here in the Denver area, information was available, but was not transmitted in a period of time that might have saved somebody's life. Might have saved somebody's life. Quite possibly would have saved somebody's life. And that, I think, is going to be an issue going forward. And I think it's going to be something that you see in other Dateline episodes, and I think it's going to be something that you read about in the newspaper. You know, back in 2005, I did a story for Dateline, which remains, of all the many stories we've done, one of the ones that I'm maybe proudest of. And it was the story of how, if you watch television in the United States, you would get the impression that all of the missing people were white, blonde, attractive women, because that's who we were all covering back then. All the morning shows, all the news magazines, and a big chunk of the rest of the news media as well. I did not think that that was going to provoke a discussion that would still be going on in 2025, but it did. And I'm really glad that we were one of the first people to talk about that. From that came the Black and Missing Foundation, which has done amazing work since then and continues to. Natalie and Derica are here today, here at CrimeCon this week, and if you get a chance, go by and talk to them and see what they're up to, because they're doing amazing work. And you know, it's not like I chose that issue; it kind of chose me. I mean, I'm a journalist. I saw not just a story that wasn't being covered, but I saw stories in which we're only covering like one little tiny part of the story, and then there's a huge chunk of the story that everybody was ignoring. And everybody was equally guilty on this. All the morning shows, all the cable networks, all the news magazines. And why we did that, I believe, is because of some perception that they thought that there was an audience there for that, and they didn't think there was an audience there for the rest of it. And one of the things I think that we've proven on Dateline over the years is that there's an audience for any story that is compelling and well told, and it doesn't matter who's in it.